Hello everybody, Andy Nichols here and the MVP from Two Legs here for another unboxing. With scissors, no box cutter.
No box cutters.
Sorry.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Get him a damn box cutter. I haven't had time to go get a box cutter. I haven't.
This will work. We'll be careful.
As you all know, the Beatles in Mono box set has been reissued and some people got them shipped already. The Beatles emailed a lot of people saying that some people aren't getting them until September now for whatever
terrible.
reason. That sucks.
That's bad. But yours is right here.
I wasn't one of those people, and I was talking to a friend today. Maybe it was because they just process the orders based on who ordered first.
Right.
Kind of like first come, first serve, and we know how I roll. Click,
First.
boom, done, in.
Send.
I'm happy that a few of our other friends in our fam have gotten them.
Yes.
Nick got his, Joan got hers, Tony already had his. Our son,
Boy, in
Australia doesn't do mail on the weekends.
no post.
Boo!
No weekend post.
But here in New Jersey, we've got it sitting here. So, let's unbox the Beatles in Mono, which I wanted so bad in 2014, but couldn't afford it. And it went like that. Beatley Tone, of course, got it shortly after that, but didn't have to pay as much as what it was going for, because as I told you earlier today,
Yeah.
I had a bid on one of these for about $1,200 back in February. Thankfully, that went bye-bye, because it's much less than that now.
Yes. Like half.
Win. Shall we?
Let's. Be careful. Fun.
This will be much easier this time.
Just give it a little cut here, and then we'll pull.
And then all the way across. Hold on. Let's do it this way.
All right. There you go.
We're always going here.
We never stop.
We just saw Rod Stewart last night. Now we're back.
Never stop.
Okay. It's not a tombstone. It's not going to fall over. That's already up there. This is just a vinyl box set. Where's it going to go?
This is always the problem. Let's get it out of the box.
Wait.
Ah,
Let me lift.
I was going to turn it so you could lift. Ready?
All right.
Pull. Pull, maybe? And I'll help.
All right. I got it.
There you go.
All right. Toss that. No reason to keep that.
All right.
Okay, as we have here,
Take
styrofoam
this.
out,
Whoop,
gone.
Look it over here.
Oh boy. There we go. There we go. So it flips open like this.
There it is. And he's happy.
The Beatles in Mono. On vinyl for the first time ever in my hands. Jesus be praised. Wow. So it has
look.
a little slip cover. All right, let's hold it up, shall we?
Yes.
So it's got a slip cover. On the back, here we go. The mono mixes from the original masters, 11 albums pressed on heavyweight 180-gram vinyl, replicas of the original LP sleeves and artwork. Mono Masters compilation released on vinyl for the first time. I already have that though, so what, I have two. Please Please Me with the Beatles, Hard Day's Night, Beatles for Sale, Help, Rubber Soul, Revolver, Pepper, Mystery Tour, The White Album, and the Mono Masters. Newly mastered LPs cut from the original analog tapes at Abbey Road Studios. The collection includes a lavishly illustrated 108 hardback book featuring an introduction to the Beatles in Mono, commentaries on the LPs in the box, and the history of cutting the master tapes to vinyl. The book also includes many more rare photographs of the Beatles in Abbey Road Studios, fascinating EMI archive documents, and evocative articles sourced from the 1960s publications. Wow. So they've often said you haven't heard the Beatles until you've heard them in mono. Out of all my years of collecting,
Yeah.
and every record that's in this house, I don't have a UK mono of anything.
Stop. Now you do.
So I've never actually heard the Beatles as nature intended in mono ever in my life. Of all the thousands of records in that room,
That blows my mind.
there is not. I have the stereo ones
Yes.
from 2009. I have the OGs ones from the 60s. I've got 70s pressings, 80s pressings, but I've never had a true mono set.
If you guys could see the other room, you would understand why I can't believe this.
And we're just in this room. But this isn't the
other
Beatles.
room
This
is-
is the Paul room. This is...
Oh, there's dozens and dozens and hundreds of albums out there.
So let's slip it off, shall we?
Let's
Okay. Let's
carefully
put
this
that away.
Down, yes.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So, they've often talked about flip top. I've heard reports that some were damaged when they got, or corners were damaged. How we looking here?
This looks perfect.
Perfecto,
Oh my
right?
God,
As we
mint,
say in
mint.
Italy,
Perfecto.
right?
Yes, and it's in pristine, perfect, untouched shape.
What's with that?
It's just the
Why do they include these things in packages?
to absorb moisture? Garbage.
Get that out of here.
Right.
Okay, let's take a look at what's inside. Okay, we have opened the flip. Just like the McCartney singles box, that little protective styrofoam in the front. Oh, it's actually the size of a record almost. Out of here, gone. The book is first, which is actually shrink wrapped. Okay. Interesting. Please Please Me, With the Beatles, Hard Day's Night, Beatles for Sale, Help, Rubber Soul, Revolver, Pepper, Mystery Tour. White Album top loader. Do not own one of these ever. So they're all in shrink wrap. There's Mono Masters. Okay, quick overview of the book. It's 108 pages. I'm not going to show you all of them here. Obviously, that would take too much time. But seeing I've never owned one of these, let's just have a quick look at what we got. Okay, contents, credits, okay. Kevin Howlett wrote the notes. As you know, Kevin Howlett does a lot of that stuff in here. Obviously, all the albums. Quick pick. Oh, I like this quote. In a 1974 interview, John expressed his dissatisfaction with the stereo mix of Revolution. The fast version was destroyed. It was a heavy record. And the stereo mix turned it into a piece of ice cream, as you famously heard him say with Dennis Elsis. Best interview with John ever. Ooh, there's the boys shortly after arriving and getting their deal. Look at young Ringo there. Wow. Okay. Early. This will take a lifetime to read. Add this to the book list there, MVP.
Yep. How does it smell? I love the smell of your box.
It smells good. It smells new. Okay. From 63 to 68, each Beatles LP had a unique mono and stereo mix. In the 60s, mono was king. I was just explaining that to the MVP. Oh, this is so cool.
It is.
First time ever. Cavern.
We were there.
Not that site, but
No.
yeah. So let's just sum through all this just to take a look at it. Everything's here. Of course, track sheets, tape log boxes. So cool. Mad Day Out photo. Okay. Of course, that famous photo session. Magical Mystery Tour. Pepper. Oh, look at that. Great photo. Yeah, whenever you open new stuff, it always smells good.
Oh, I can smell it from here now.
Can you smell the newness?
Oh, I smell it.
The best. Revolver.
Good.
So there'll be plenty to read through this thing. And we don't know if there's going to be another run of these or not. I am sorry that people missed out on these. It's like McCartney concert tickets.
We didn't miss out on that thing.
No. Help.
Look at this book.
Yep. All in here. All good stuff. 108 pages. Let's just go look at the back real quick before we close it up. Okay. And flip her over. And there's our book. Even on the spine, too. Okay, now we're going to go through the albums. I'm only going to open up the first one and the White Album just to kind of give you an overview of what a UK mono looks like. Obviously mono. And of course, the coveted flapbacks. Okay, us Yanks didn't get that here. That must have been so cool to look. And again, congrats to Beatles Tone because he just scored an original UK Rubber Soul mono the other day.
Oh, your mom would love that.
Yes. Well, she likes the American one.
Yeah.
So every album is kind of wrapped a little bit here, but can be opened up. I think I'm going to keep this shrink wrap on it just for protective reasons. Okay, the spine, of course, we know. Let's just leave it in plastic. Okay, polyline sleeve. Okay, the old school Parlophone label. Let's slide it out. flip it over to side 1 and take a look at it. There we go. Please, please me on Parlophone, the very old school one, made in the EU. That's a beauty. Look at that, dead wax, all clear, with some matrix numbers, W stamped, all these codes, it's all signifying stuff, these numbers and stuff like that. Very nice, side 2, beauty. A little bonus that looks like is inside of every album, but I knew this from watching other unboxings. Every album's got a little leaflet insert, okay, telling you about what's going on. It's nice that they include one of these for each album, though. As we move along here with the Beatles, the second album in mono, flip backs, of course. I'm sure everything's the same. I'm not going to open them all now because you get the gist of what the labels look like, although the labels do change over time. Hard Day's Night. Classy presentation, I tell you. Love it. Beatles for Sale, the first gatefold Beatles album ever. You ever notice the mono ones have a little bit more of a kind of darker color to them? You look at stereo copies, they're like much more brighter and you can see them better, but the mono albums have a little bit more of a duller look to them, kind of giving them like a classy presentation. Just darker, okay? Robert Freeman, famous photograph. Help. Ah, so nice. And the one that everybody says in mono sounds fantastic, Rubber Soul. This I can't wait to hear. Based on what Tony had said, you know, Rubber Soul in mono on vinyl is an incredible listening experience, and maybe that'll be the first one we play. Revolver. All black, but the white flip backs. That always makes the UK one a little bit different because in America it was all like black, but you've got the white flip backs on the back of the UK Revolver. Gives it a little more, it stands out a little bit too. Love that little EMI Tex record cleaner. Here's how you can clean your record to keep it preserved. Like a little PSA they'd slap on all the records back in the day.
A little commercial.
Yeah. Ooh, pepper. All right, this is the crazy thing. Why in the UK does the Sgt. Pepper go this way? The text is reversed. It should be flipped.
Only Sgt. Pepper?
Yes.
Interesting.
I don't know why it was done that way, but of course they kept it the same way. Weird. Yep. Printed and made by Garrett and Lofthouse Limited. Okay, the American album that snuck in that thankfully the UK people adopted. Magical Mystery Tour in mono. As we know, it was a double EP set, of which I have one, but EMI and the Beatles said, you know what? Capitol for once had a good idea, and we're going to make that part of our main canon albums. Here we go. I'm sure the whole booklet's in there. Very nice. Okay, White Album time. Holy Grail time, top loader, embossed print. What's the number?
9,036,329.
9 million. Who do you think's got the first million? This one we're going to open because, as I said at the top, I have never owned a top loader because they were always expensive. Ah, come on. Okay. Let's open her up. Look at that. We can actually just open the albums from the top. Ah! So cool. There's that black polyline sleeve. Open her up. Ta-da! It's like Jack winning his phone game. Beauty. Awesome. With the custom black. Love it. Let's put it back in here. Could you hold that MVP?
I can.
And in pocket 2, oh, they put everything in the other one. Okay. So in pocket 2, we got all the pictures. We got all the pics here, all of them. In pocket 2, along with the poster. Also there, as you know, lyrics on the back. Lyrics girl.
Love the lyrics.
Okay. Let's just have a quick look here. Okay. All right. Let's open up LP1. Curiously, the label's facing the other way. The other slice of the apple. Awesome. Side 2, Martha My Dear, one of Paul's best songs. Yes, I said that. Awesome. Put that back here.
Pretty.
Okay. And last but not least, Mono Masters. I actually got a copy of this a few months ago on eBay because it was the only affordable one you could grab. So now I have 2 of these, but all the, basically the past Masters, but all in mono, kind of represented all the odds and ends. The best disc on here, I think, is side 5 with Northern Song all together now, Bulldog, and It's All Too Much. I seem to like that side the most out of all this, but yeah, this kind of rounds out the collection of the mono box. There we have it, MVP. The Beatles in Mono. I am now the proud owner of it. I know I'm going to enjoy it. I've waited over about 11 years, almost 12, to have this in my collection. So I know you know how important this is for me to get.
Very important, and she's a beaut.
She is a beaut. It's a great piece. It's affordable for the first time. Mm-hmm. Hopefully those of you that didn't get one, Apple and the Beatles will do another order and another round, which is what we're thinking. I know on our respective channels we have said that they're probably going to do this again. This was just a little teaser to see how the market would do. Okay. And if it's any indicator, it did pretty well. And again, those of you that have to wait till September, that really sucks.
We're sorry. That's bad.
But everybody in our little circle of the world got one.
Yes.
So I can't wait to dive into this. And this will be a great way to kind of de-stress. And as we kind of, after the week we've had with getting Paul tickets.
This will calm us and keep us happy until November.
It certainly will, until we find out what other Beatle product is coming around Christmas time. Yes. But on behalf of the MVP, thank you for a painless, much easier unboxing. But it wasn't as chaotic this time.
It was not.
It wasn't.
Much easier.
Much easier. Operation was not needed.
No, not needed.
So if you've got one, I hope you're enjoying it. And if you're getting one, hang in there. It'll be well worth the wait. It's a beauty. So we'll see you on the next episode of Two Legs. Take care.
Enjoy.
Bye.